Hey, what's up? I wanted to make a video to talk about returning to your practice after you have had either an injury or some kind of long hiatus where you haven't been able to get on your mat, you haven't been able to maybe meditate. And this has happened to me more often than not. I have left and returned to my mat practice many, many times. Still staying true to, reading the spiritual texts and prayer and things of that sort. Sometimes the physical practices of breath work and meditation can sometimes be pushed to the wayside. And the longer we go without doing these practices, the more resistance we almost gather within our bodies. And when we think about our practice, it almost seems so far away from us. But as someone who has a veteran at leaving and coming back time and time again, the biggest advice I could say is just simply is to roll on your mat and just sit on it every day and let go of the expectation that your practice is going to look and feel the same that it was before you took a break from it. I have been injured. I have been sick. I have birthed babies. Life has gotten just busy. And coming back to my practice is that one thing I resist the most, but it's also the one thing that I crave the most. And so when I sit here literally on my mat, I tell myself, not that I should do this, but this is so good for me. And I love this practice. I love how it makes me feel. I love what it offers to me. And I love that my practice is also an offering to the world, whether anyone sees it or not. When we practice, we emit energy to our higher selves, to the people around us. It changes our DNA, and it's much more than I should. It becomes much more than a task. It becomes a living, breathing offering. And so when we can frame it differently, when we can lower our expectations, it feels a little easier getting back on the mat. And so if all we do today is sit on our mat and breathe for a moment, or sit on our mat and create a meal plan, or sit on our phone on our mat, we're still showing up on our mat. And then we get there where we do just one pose, or we do two, or we do the sun salutations. And if that's all we have gotten done today, then beautiful, because that's exactly where we are in this moment. So don't let a long hiatus keep you from returning to your practice.